everyone, welcome back to The Road to Superman. This is episode 88, and today we have a brand new behind the scenes video of the Superman movie, and we have so many incredible news shots to look through. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. And firstly, this video looks really good. I can feel the heart and passion from everyone working on this movie, and some of these new shots are really impressive. And the first we see is of David Corenswet walking through the set, and the cape is flowing, and it's one of those shots that just screams Superman. And then we get a silhouette shot of Superman, and who I believe is Metamorpho, as we can see later on in the trailer that this looks very much like him as well. And just on Metamorpho, I think he looks incredible. I don't really know too much about him from the comics, but I think this costume is really good and very unique and really bright and vibrant, and I just love the look for this character. But I think this is from when Superman and Metamorpho are captured at Luthor Corp, and in the trailer we can see Superman punching through the glass, and I think this new shot is from that scene, which leads me to assume that this close-up shot of Metamorpho is also from within one of these glass containers. And I think this furthers the theory that this is where Luthor keeps all of the metahumans that he has captured. Then in Svalbard we get this really iconic shot of Superman walking in the snow, and this really reminded me of the close-up shots we got of Henry Cavill's Superman in Man of Steel. And the red boots are really an iconic piece of Superman, and just a warning, I will be saying iconic a lot in this video because there will be a lot of iconic shots of Superman. We also then get a shot of Superman's stunt double landing on a wall, and I don't know where this could be from in the film, but this is quite an interesting stance for Superman to be in, as it really reminded me personally of Spider-Man climbing a wall rather than what we would see Superman do. And then we see Gunn with one of the Kryptonian robots, and this really surprised me because I thought they were 100% CGI, but they are also practical, and I love that they have done that. Obviously they will be CGI'd most of the time, but making them practical as well makes them feel more real, and I think they will be used for scenes such as Superman finding one of them destroyed in the Fortress. But we then get another great shot of Lex Luthor, and I think he will be a major standout in this film. A Lex Luthor who is a truly formidable opponent to Superman and will perfectly contrast with him. We then get a new promo shot of Hawkgirl in the corporate suit, which I'm really not a fan of, but it has been confirmed they will be wearing other suits in the film, so I am looking forward to seeing what they look like. And moving on to the Daily Planet, we get a new look at Lois Lane, who looks great as always, and the Daily Planet looks amazing in my opinion too. It's definitely already my favorite aesthetic for the Daily Planet in live action, and we also got a new look at Perry White and the Daily Planet crew walking through the building, and their dynamic as a group will be really interesting to see, as they are such diverse personalities, and I'm particularly interested to see how Perry White will treat Clark in this movie. We then got this really curious shot of Hawkgirl and a man with grey hair going through a window, and I wonder if this is Maxwell Lord or Simon Stagg. Both are in the film, so it could definitely be one of them. If it's Simon Stagg, maybe this is when Hawkgirl finds out that Stagg let Luthor take Metamorpho, who perhaps got powers from an accident at Stagg Industries, or maybe Stagg found out that Metamorpho was dating his daughter, and so let Luthor take him away. Let me know what you think about that theory in the comments below. We then get David Corenswet and Nicholas Hoult standing as Superman and Lex Luthor talking about Superman wearing his trunks on the outside of his costume, and David Corenswet says it's very liberating. It's clear he's a very funny man, and I think we will see that through his version of Clark Kent and Superman. We then get James Gunn posing with the Engineer, the Man in Black, and Luthor's private soldiers wearing green and purple armor, and they are the group that Mr. Terrific and Lois Lane fight on the beach, which leads me to assume that the Engineer and the Man in Black also turn up at that location. Following this, we then have Gunn inside of what I believe is Mr. Terrific's ship, and I'm really interested to see what technology he has, because I have no idea what Mr. Terrific can do at all. So I'm excited to see his powers and tech on display. And we also get a bit more of a look of that conversation between Lois and Superman, and Lois looks really concerned, and Superman almost looks drained of life, like something really upsetting has happened, or he barely recognizes her. So I wonder why that is. Let me know your theories in the comments below. And then we get another great shot of David as Superman, but then the next shot shows him walking quickly through what I can only assume is Luthor Corp, and he is angry. Clearly Luthor has done something that has really upset Superman, and Gunn revealed that there is a scene where Superman throws a table, and this could be from that scene. What on earth could could Luthor have done to get Superman that angry? We then get another behind the scenes shot, and if we zoom right into the monitor, we can see the shot that we will see in the movie. And I really like zooming into the monitors here because it gives you an insight of how it will look on the big screen, but doesn't show it properly, so you still have that bit of mystery. Then let's move on to another extremely iconic shot of Superman holding up something very heavy, and this was actually shot in Cleveland, Ohio, and we talked about it in one of the earlier Road to Superman videos that I unfortunately had to delete due to copyright issues. But it's really cool to see what it looks like through the professional camera, and David looks great as Superman yet again. And we get another sneak peek at what it looks like through the camera from this shot where Superman is blocking something powerful, and I wonder if it was the Kaiju that we see in the trailer. Now, I have no idea what this next thing is, but my initial feeling was that maybe it's the Man in Black before he gets into his costume. Maybe it's when Luthor makes the metahuman. If you do know what it is, let me know in the comments below. Now, this shot is from when Superman is fighting the Kaiju right after he saves the little girl, where we can see her hugging her mother in the background, and now Superman is looking up to face the creature. And then to my favorite shot from the entire video. For me, this is the best shot we have had of David Corenswet as Superman. I think this shot specifically undeniably just screams Superman. It's exactly how he should look, and I can't wait to see what this actually looks like in the final movie. Following this, we get some more pedestrians looking up with that wide-angle lens, and it gives this movie such a unique feel in terms of the visuals and scale, and whilst it's taken some time to adjust to it, it's really growing on me. We then get some more behind-the-scenes shots of Superman facing the fire from the Kaiju, but then to Lois Lane. This is on the Cleveland set again, right in front of the Daily Planet, and I think this might be a moment between Superman and Lois. I believe she is looking over at him after she was saved, and this might be the true romantic moment we get between them that leads to them floating in the air together that we saw in the first trailer. We also have a shot of Luthor within the Fortress of Solitude, and we can see the crystals that are very reminiscent to Christopher Reeve's Superman films. And unfortunately, I think this is where they completely trash the place and leave Superman mourning his robot companions. And I wonder if that is what made Superman so angry at Luthor Corp. But we then get another shot of Superman outside looking up, and if we zoom in, we can see the wide-angle lens in use again, and it really seems like this Kaiju is going to be a huge struggle for him. And to end the video, we get the iconic Gold S, which has returned to the cape, and I'm so glad it's back. I never knew I needed it until I saw it on this costume. It looks really nice, and this whole video was really impressive. They talk about the love and hope this movie has, and it's really made me happy. The practical sets they use and the visuals look really good too. And I'm honestly super impressed by this new footage, and I just can't wait for that next trailer, which should be out in May. This behind the scenes video has really boosted my optimism even more, and let me know your full thoughts on this behind the scenes footage in the comments below. It seems to really be gaining a lot of positivity, and I'm so glad about that. Now, I believe this behind the scenes video was what was shown at CinemaCon along with the 5 minutes of footage, and so we almost have everything that was shown at that event, other than Superman being interviewed by Lois Lane, which I imagine will probably be in the next trailer we get. And we got this video today to celebrate Superman Day. So a very happy Superman Day to you all, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. But that is all for today's episode of The Road to Superman. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an episode. I hope to see you here again soon, so until then, have a great day. Bye!